Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter, and Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity, and David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity.
There he goes! He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Use the play fake. Now the throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Give to the running back. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, two top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah. Nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people are really excited to see how he plays in this one.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Man, Coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Westbrook. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking left. Hauls it in. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Canes want to move quickly. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami...
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd. Take it in. Touch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Westbrook. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win in
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Lets it fly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Hard running there. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. The Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Logan. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wolf. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And it slips just inside that right upright. They're up by a touchdown here in the first. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll try the left side. Got the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He's got 50 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. To the air, it's Westbrook. Gonna take a shot. He makes a grab.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job on the defense with communication there.
The Red Raiders are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They're setting up the screen. Nice move to pick up yardage. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Klein. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Klein. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Canes are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Canes. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is...
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Westbrook. Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
On the play. Let's go. Defensively now, we know we get a stop. We get the offense the ball back in great field position, a great opportunity to make some strikes, maybe score some points. Let's go defense.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And first half being that aggressive on your... field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Back to throw, it's Westbrook. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Drag down, but they'll move. looks for a first down.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of hands.
Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason to be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy. And you were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He might want another play. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Third down. A lot of comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And when you've been around a while, as this guy has behind center, you expect this type of performance, and boy, has he delivered. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field, a really mature performance. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Boom. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up. And make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Westbrook. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Red Raiders with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Firing to the right, complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The Dukes are within striking distance, but time is not on their side. They had better solve this riddle and fast. They're up by 4 over James Madison. We'll circle back if anything.
Makes a grab down the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And I know, Jesse, you love this, and you're really excited because both teams are clicking on all cylinders, but eventually, at some point, we will get a stop. And maybe whoever forces a turnover or does something halfway decent on defense, maybe they'll win this ball game.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Plucks it out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. We saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
And that's just a fantastic job of executing a two-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And it's them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead. That gives them tremendous confidence heading into half.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to pass, it's Westbrook. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
Starting this third quarter on the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The give to the tailback. Plows through the defense. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Here's the handoff. The Red Raiders will have a first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Westbrook. Makes the catch. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Fires to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed.
The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Dropping back, it's Westbrook. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7th. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and inches, but by the time the ball was snapped, it looked as if there were 24 defenders coming after the quarterback.
Yeah, and look at all the guys near the box on the snap, right? Everybody's thinking run. Everybody's playing fast, physical, and aggressive, and the offense had no chance to even get the football off. Nice job forcing a 4th down.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Working the middle, it's complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up, trying to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide-out set, trips right. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He lets one fly deep. Intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run at. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the footballs.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Westbrook. Got his man quickly. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Big guy smells it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're